What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another episode. We're gonna jump right into the reading, but before I do that, I just want to say thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following the She Healz Show on Spotify. There wasn't an episode last week, but there will be one tomorrow. Today, it's Thursday. Today, of course, you know the music is gonna be on there bussing. So make sure you follow the She Healz Show on Spotify, and make sure you check out my store, shehealz.com, if you want to book any yoga sessions, if you want to book a reading, if you want to participate in my resource fair, it is all on shehealz.com. Okay, so fuck with your girl. So we're going to get right into the reading. I got today, I am grateful for my affirmation. Today, my heart is filled with joy. I see positive in everything today. So just right off the bat, you know, life be lifing, right? And I know it's so corny and cliche to be like, you know, to get through it, have an attitude of gratitude. But you really do gotta have an attitude of fucking gratitude. Otherwise, you'll be walking around complaining about everything endlessly. You know, like if some shit didn't go your way or how you didn't expect it to go, just be grateful that you got all your nails. Be grateful that both of your nostrils is open, okay? Especially during this allergy season. Be grateful that you can fucking breathe. You know, you ain't got no scratch in your throat. Like, whatever you need to get you through and bring you back to that attitude of gratitude, do it. So today I'm grateful. Today my heart is filled with joy. I see the positive in everything today. Then I got today I am focused. Today I'll be productive and feel good about doing the hard work that I need to do. So this lets me know what I was saying. Life be life. And so a lot of us, you know, we focused on the adulting. We focused on the shit that we need to get done. We focused on, you know, our projects. But don't not allow yourself grace. I didn't know how I wanted to say that. Don't rob yourself of a break. Make sure that you are taking breaks, you know, with no shame, with no guilt. Know that you're going to be productive and feel good while you are being productive. That's the whole point of being productive. You have to feel good about doing it. Then you'll feel good about the work that you put in. And then you'll feel good about, you know, the results that are to come. But, you know, if you get stuck into this perfectionism freeze and, you know, you go down into imposter syndrome and then you start having these self-doubts and whatnot, you know, you'll get into like this freeze spell of lethargy, and you don't really want to do shit, right? And then you kind of lose focus, and then you start procrastinating, and you know, it's a whole slippery slope. So I'm seeing that bring your attitude to a space of gratitude. Be grateful for how far you've gotten, you know, in life. Be grateful for how far you've gotten on the project. Be grateful for how far you've come. Be grateful about all the progress. Be grateful for every lesson because you acquired some wisdom, you know, and now you won't do the same head-ass shit again, you know. So be grateful for the focus that you have. Be grateful that you are able to take a break in order to replenish yourself, to become productive, to do the hard work that you need to do to reach your goals. And then it goes to my last card. Today I am glowing. Today I have huge amounts of energy and focus to take on any challenge. So yeah, so don't let nothing take your glow. You know, don't do something until it take your light away. I can use going to the gym as an example because it's kind of like where I basically just came from. You don't want to keep going to the gym to the point where it feel like work. You know, everybody needs a coping mechanism, but also too much of anything is bad for you. It can burn you out. It can be detrimental to your health, physically and mentally and spiritually. If you constantly try to overwork yourself or constantly try to preoccupy yourself away from your emotions, because it's essentially what you're coping with. You're coping with your feelings, your emotions. So if you try to do too much of one fucking thing, it's eventually going to burn you out. It's going to take away your glow. It's going to take away the good feelings about doing the hard work that you're doing. It's going to make reaching your goals feel like a glum thing when you should have an attitude of gratitude as you are focusing and overcoming challenges and pouring into your glow. You have to revitalize yourself in order to have the huge amount of energy, to have the focus to take on any challenge. And just know whatever you going through, boo, you're making it look good because you glowing like a motherfucker. You're making the struggle look good, girl, okay? Or guy, whoever is, you know, watching. You're making it look good, girl, okay? I'm also picking up that you may have a lot of people focused on you because you are doing that. So once again, just stay focused. Don't worry about what nobody's saying. Don't worry about how nobody's viewing you, and don't even worry about the challenges up ahead. Come what fucking may. Okay. So we're gonna get into the chakras. 7th chakra, crown chakra, one with all. I feel the divine force flowing through me. I honor this, and I know that it flows through all. I am calm in knowing that I am one with all, and I contemplate and meditate on this fact. I regularly remind myself that we are all from the same source and that we are all on a journey as spiritual beings experiencing this physical existence. So I'm going to pause there. So crown chakra, you could be, like I said, fuck what people saying, what they thinking, how they feel about you. You could be picking up on this through your crown chakra, or just God. Like I said, it's a time of clarity, the moon. So you're getting clarity about people's character. You're getting clarity about where you stand with people and where people should have stood with you, or where you should have left people. Yeah, where you should have left people. Forgive yourself for that. Be grateful for those lessons. Be grateful for those interactions, because what people don't know, they think they using you. The whole time, God is using them. Because I've been in so many situations where opportunities were presented to me, and people thought I was naive about the strings that may or may not have been attached. But God already revealed, them to me before I said yes or before I said no. So it's like He took their negative intention with the proposition and transmuted it into a positive outcome for me. Because sometimes God will use somebody to help you, move ahead. They'll use that person, and vice versa. God will use you as well to teach that person. Because sometimes you'll be placing somebody's life as a test. And as you are, presented with the same things, it's like a test for each other. Hope they came out right. Basically coming back into like one with all, the circle of life, all these interactions happen for a reason. They're not personal, they're vibrational. And once you raise your vibration, you move on to the next thing, I'm aware that I have a choice as to how I respond to what is happening in my life. My responses have an enormous effect on my spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical well-being. I said that earlier. So with this, I also feel like you have to give yourself grace. I spoke on that earlier. I regularly remind myself that we are all from the same source and that we are all on a journey as spiritual beings experiencing this physical existence. So give yourself grace. You do not have to be perfect. You are not perfect, and you will not achieve perfectionism in this lifetime. It takes many lifetimes to achieve that. And honestly, I feel like if you do achieve perfectionism, you won't be of this. You won't be of this. You won't be of flesh. If you do, achieve complete perfection. Give grace to yourself. Give grace to others. And be patient with yourself. Give yourself those times to rebuild your energy so that you can stay focused on the things that you need to do every day without getting so triggered, without getting so stressed out, and without getting so overstimulated. Be calm in knowing that God is on your side. Be calm in knowing that you are being divinely guided. I got creative manifestation. I have the ability, sacral chakra, I have the ability to manifest and create positive outcomes in my life. It is a time for me to manifest what I need. I ask myself, what do I need? I am optimistic and creative in carrying out all of the tasks that come my way, even seemingly mundane ones, and I maintain a positive attitude in all I do. I am open to receive and I am deserving. And I said in the beginning of the reading, it could be like super focused on working, focused on the adults, and it's boring. It sucks. So you could be trying to distract yourself, and you're distracting yourself too much. You kind of got to like whip it back around and balance it out, so that you can focus on overcoming these challenges that are being presented to you as you achieve your goals. Because you're asking yourself, what do you need? What do you want to do? It's creative manifestation. So you could be embarking on a new project, or just a new chapter in your life, period. Just trying to figure out what you want, what's best for you, and how you want to move, and how you want to show up in the world, how you want to contribute to the world. Yeah. So be open to receive. Know that you are deserving. And the more grateful you are for the things that you already have, the more you'll receive new things to be grateful for. The third chakra I got is solar plexus, the warrior. So I embrace my inner strength, power, resilience, and I allow myself to shine. So yeah, you are glowing, but you gotta make sure you're getting some sleep. Okay, make sure you're getting some sleep. Just heavy on revitalizing, replenishing, resetting, resting, reflecting. Just heavy on all of those, so that you can cultivate the inner strength, the power, and build your resilience so that you can shine through these challenges, so that you can shine and shed light on any illusions in your life, so that you can shine light on the clarity that you're receiving, so that you know how to move, so that you can stay focused. A lot of things is going to be revealed so that you can move past it and remove the distraction. I unfold my full potential as an empowered person with a true sense of who I am. I grow in consciousness as I overcome and transcend life's challenges. I need the warrior inside me for the journey ahead, and I am courageous and moving forward. Yes, you are moving on, honey. You are moving on. What I said in the beginning, reflect on those things that happen to you, but don't stay there. Be grateful for those experiences. Forgive yourself. Give yourself grace. So just be grateful that you got knowledge that you didn't know yesterday. And use that knowledge and that wisdom to cultivate the type of life you want. Based off the lessons that you've learned. Based off the things that you've let go. Based off acknowledging the things that make you glow. You get to play MASH on your life. If you know, you know. Basically. And you just need to allow the space to do it. Allow yourself the space to sit and do that. So, Bible cards that I got. Forbearing one another and forgiving one another if any man have a quarrel against any. Even as Christ forgave you, so also do ye. Colossians 3:13. And it came out with one with all. And I spoke about having grace with people and also having grace with yourself. And I think I said forgive yourself too. Primarily forgive yourself, because once you forgive yourself, you'll naturally forgive everybody else. Because if you like, well shit, I ain't know what the fuck I was on back then. You tend to allow bullshit when you don't really know what you want. You tend to allow bullshit when you are confused. So if you acknowledge it, yeah, okay, I was confused. Nobody allowed me to be confused, but I was confused because there was some shit that had happened to me that never happened to me before, and I was trying to figure shit out because I'm naturally an inquisitive person. It's our human nature to get curious and try to figure a lot of shit out. But unfortunately, you have manipulators and people who like to use that to their advantage. There are people who like to purposely put you into a confusion freeze so that they can manipulate you or keep you stagnant and just kind of use you as a home-based supply, if you will. I don't know who that was for. But you have that confusion, you ain't got to worry about that no more. And forgive them, for they not know what they do. I mean, some of them know what the fuck they be doing, but I think when people say forgive them for they not what they do, I think for they not know what God gonna do. So you might as well forgive them. Because he already, forgave them. But people get it fucked up about forgiveness. Like, you will get God's forgiveness. You will get God's mercy. But you can never escape God's wrath. So, while you are in peace, while you are receiving mercy, while you are receiving grace, you are going to feel that judgment. And that's when shit get a little shaky, a little tough. But I'll tell you what that one said. It just blew. But that's when stuff get a little real, because now you battling with yourself. God like to place you where you got to battle with yourself. He'll drive your enemies crazy because they not built like you. They're not going to do the work like you. You can recognize, like, okay, I'm not perfect. I'm going to give myself grace. But to somebody who's moving in ego, it's hard for them to wrap around their mind that they was already forgiven. So they have to deal with that. They have to live with that. So forgive them, because you don't know what the people going through right now. God got you, trust me. He got everybody in the chokehold. So whatever grudges you got on your heart, forgive yourself first, because you didn't know better. So how could you know better? I need the warrior inside me for the journey ahead, and I'm courageous and moving forward. I have inner strength, power, and resilience. We are resilient through these tests, these trials, and these tribulations, okay? And then I got Likewise, the Spirit also help our infirmities, for we know not what we should pray for as we ought, but the Spirit itself make intercession for us with groanings which cannot be uttered. Romans 8:26. And I just said God got you. This landed on top of the warrior. If that don't give you confirmation that God fighting your battles right now, okay? He's saying, I'm taking care of what you don't see. I already got a plan over your life. You don't need to worry about it. I know you don't want to pray against your enemies. I know you don't want to pray, oh, I wish boo 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 would happen. Because I know your heart. You don't do shit like that. But I know who do shit like that. And I'm finna take care of it. You don't have to worry about fighting your battles. God is the warrior within you. The God in you is the warrior within you. God is your strength every day. He renews you every day. God is your resilience. Lean not on your own understanding. Okay? Then I also got, be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God. Philippians 4:6. And both of these cards are yellow. The last two cards are yellow. So that's solar plexus energy. So I always say, have confidence in your faith. Have faith in your confidence. Be confident that your faith is delivering the best rewards to your life. Have confidence that God is fighting your battles. Have confidence that your faith in God means something. Have faith that your confidence in yourself means something and will return rewards to you, blessings to you. Get out your head, get out your head and get focused, There's also a verse about anxiety. It's just pray. Pray and give thanks. Today I am grateful. That speaks directly to that. And I said it, whenever you start feeling like you lack something, or this bill is due, or I can't, and I don't, and will this, and I won't, go back to gratitude about the things you already can do, the things you've already done, the things that you will do. And it could be as simple as getting up and getting some fucking water. Not everybody can get up and go get some fucking water. You'd be surprised. It could be as simple as getting up and going outside to touch a fucking tree. Not everybody can get up, go outside, and touch a fucking tree. So it's like you have to bring back an attitude of gratitude. See the positive in everything. Your life is bigger than your life. Life is bigger than the one that you were creating. Life is bigger than the matrix that you create. Because sometimes we step out the matrix and then we get caught up in our own matrix, right? So step outside of the Acme tornado and have a carrot. Get your Bugs Bunny on. Like I always say, the tornado used to be whipping and he'll be right outside of it with a carrot. Mind his business. So have that same energy. So the one that came out and flew is green, so heart chakra. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Isaiah 40:31. So this definitely speaks to the Today I Am Focused card, because there's a lot of green in like both of the cards. Today I will be productive and feel good about the hard work that I need to do. So while you are waiting on the return on all of your investments, while you are waiting on the rewards from everything that you've sown, get focused and allow that feel-good feeling to flow over you, because you are one with all. God is flowing through you. The divine is flowing through you, baby. The source is flowing through you. You are in flow. Allow yourself to glow and don't put it out for anybody. Don't play it small for anybody. You get out there and shine. I don't give a fuck who get offended by your glow. Like, you'd be surprised how people just get irritated just for you to just sum up the overall energy. Anthophyllite. This stone connects to your solar plexus and your root chakra. And I got solar plexus out here now. And a lot of this shit, I could sum up and say, yeah, you need to ground yourself. Because once you ground yourself and just kind of woosah, like I said, bringing yourself back to an attitude of gratitude, that's one way to ground yourself. Naturally, you'll get ideas. Your creative manifestations will start coming to you. Your creative juices will start flowing. Then it'll go up to your solar plexus. Then you start getting confident. That strength will come back. That second wind will come. You'll be like, you know what? I need to be doing this. I should do that. I should do this. And then it'll go up into your heart. And then you'll have this faith in your heart. You'll have this will, this power, this acceptance, this joy in your heart. You'll start feeling good about what it is you need to do, because it feels good when you know where you're going, right? It feels good when you pull up that map on maps and it tell you your ETA and you can see where the fuck you're going, right? It's a little bit of satisfaction there. So now that's like dwindling in your heart, you know, and then your throat chakra get aligned. You're saying what you need to say. You're setting the boundaries that you need to set so that you can stay focused within your third eye. You're seeing shit for what it is. You're moving around, moving the distractions, and you're recognizing your connection with source through your crown chakra. You realize that you are one with all, and so is everything that's around you. And then you realize how infinite you are. You realize all the possibilities that you have. And you give yourself grace for not seeing it before. You give yourself grace to rebuild it. You forgive yourself for not seeing it before, but you be grateful that you see it now. Okay? This explains why the stone makes you feel safe, secure, and protected. The energy that radiates from the stone makes you aware of what is really important in life and helps you let go of the lesser wants and desires. So, yeah, man.